How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Said, and welcome back to another episode of the Hearts of Iron 4 realistic or historical Germany campaign. I, as always, am your host here, Poetry Stud. No. But welcome back, anyone and everyone. And yeah, we're in my dorm room now. I've moved in, so the acoustics may be a little different for a few episodes where I get everything figured out. So go easy on me about the sound quality. Hopefully it's good enough. We have... And it's also been, since I moved in, I was busy a few days, so I've been a little out of touch, So let's real quick look around at what we got going on. I hit the W key because I'm used to EU4, I'm playing a lot of EU4 actually. In my off time, I've been working on the Jihad achievement in EU4, where you play as Najd and have to own 500 provinces. It's going pretty well. It's around 1,500 in that game, I believe. Excuse me, I took a drink out of some Dr. Pepper, and yeah, it was like 1,500 in that game, and I was already doing pretty well, allied to the Ottomans, which is probably the most important thing. Look at this. Do you see this? They have like no freaking supply, and I don't know why that is. Up here they have a little more, actually, but I'm a little surprised by that in general. Why don't they have any supply, I'm almost concerned for the state of the AI. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Meanwhile, what do we want to do as far as, like... I don't know. Let's look around a little bit. I think we want to kind of be able to be ready to make a push if needed. Because the low supply signifies to me that they're stretching their supply a little thin. And if we can take advantage of that, it'd be lovely. If we could, take advantage of that in a very meaningful way, hopefully, and stuff. Meanwhile, though, I think we're gonna hold the line pretty well down there. I don't even need to really worry about that. So why don't we look at this and kind of see what we got going on here? So what we can do is we can't move this troop. We want to keep aligned to Novgorod. It's not super crucial to keep Novgorod, but I'd like to for now. We don't need this guy here. We don't need this guy here if we're going to be moving into Leningrad, hopefully. So why don't we just do an attack from every single side, and we'll do a control support attack so that we don't leave these guys behind. But if we do this, I think we should be able to win fairly easily. As someone like Germany, you don't want to be throwing men at things because that's not normally the best way to go about it. That's the Russia thing, because they have the most manpower, and they get a whole huge amounts of manpower, like, several million instead of just like 2 million total, 2.5 million-ish. So yeah, we have to make sure that we are doing things efficiently, And it looks like we're doing all right in this attack, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and halt it because it's not looking like it's the most efficient way of attacking, or place to attack rather. Hunt and destroy. Okay, sweet. I don't remember what we were looking at as far as research last time. We got atomic research, improved infantry equipment, modern blitzkrieg. Tanks, it's 13th of April of 41, so it's going to be a while until we do the Panther. I'm going to save. I'm honestly not going to do the Leopard right now because I don't think it really matters that much. Medium tanks are like, 90% of my tanks anyways. We're working on the last land doctrine, which is really good. Industry 41 is a industry year, and we have not even started. Okay, well, now I know what we're going to be doing. I think this one is probably good. Dispersed Industry 4, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing there. Production efficiency is close behind it, so that's good. But yeah, for now, I think maybe what we want to do is see if we can't come into here. 20 hours, okay. What I'm going to try to do is, let's see if we can in 7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. And now let's see if we can't hop in there. It's not going to work, I don't think. We're going to have to attack into there if we want to do that. But that might not be the worst idea. So I tell you what, why don't we leave Novgorod just for now? Because I think we're going to need all of our troops here if we want to be able to have a chance at taking Novgorod. Or not Novgorod, Leningrad. So let's just pull back for a second, And, yeah, and we'll go ahead and see if we can't take out this province again, And if we don't have to defend Leningrad, we can literally throw everything at it. As long as we leave a little land bridge, you know? And I think if we throw this much, there's no way they could, there's no way they can even have a chance in the long run. I don't know, though, because they're defending and they have a tank unit, you know? Excuse me, I'm taking a drink of my Dr. Pepper. But yeah, I mean, let's see. I do kind of wish, one thing I wish about this game is that they would kind of add a way to, like this screen is not very hard to understand. It's like, you know, attack and defense and the breakthrough and whatnot. But it's, so it's not that hard to understand what's going on. But I do wish there was a kind of a way to see, kind of like in EU4, there's like a way to see above it or above the actual numbers, but probably like in a little box above it, like what each tick of like a day going by has done, like how much damage you've done, minus, you know, how much organization of theirs they've lost versus how much of your organization you've lost. I think that'd be a nice little way to be able to glean a little bit more information quickly. Okay. Also, in this line, infantry anti-tank is going to be huge. It's super good to have. It's a little ways away, but not too far, so that'll be good to have. It really helps with... I haven't even had that many chances where I've actually had to use it, because I rarely get that late game. But one of my friends, my friend Jack Okar, a friend of the channel, he's a streamer slash YouTuber. You should check him out. Twitch.tv/Jack Okar. Or youtube.com/user/Jack Okar. I don't know, but he's cool. But he's actually is like my maestro at this game. He's played this game a lot more than me, like maybe double the hours. And he said that the best thing to do actually is to, well, obviously you want tanks too, and you want to have a good mix. But in the late game, you can actually get by with the infantry anti-tank. It's at least fairly decent, if not on par for a light tank or division versus a heavy. You know, it's maybe not the most efficient thing and the best way of dealing with tanks, but it at least gives a more variety of the types of attack to your units, you know? And there's something to be said about that, so that's good. Okay, let's see. Let's go check out down here what's going on. We are pushing off these invasions into the sea. Good. I like to see that. The Turkish, so this is kind of what I figured. The Turkish are going to be slowly pulverized, but it took them a long time to get all these units down here. They might have 100 or more divisions. We can't see them all. But I'm assuming that they probably have at least 50, maybe even up to 100 divisions there. It's taking a lot of pressure off of us, and it's mostly static on the Polish front, you know. Real quick, let me check the volume of my recording. Sorry to bring something like that. Something meta into the game, you know. We should just be all in, you know, all the time, but whatnot. But still, I have a business to run here. Not really business, but they keep launching attacks and they are unsuccessful, so that's good. And we are trying to push into here. All right, it looks like, are they all just like leaving Leningrad? What is going on here? That's a Tanatuva. It must be, well, it's a division that's sent like as a volunteer. Okay, well, I don't know, man. It's an interesting situation. We're attacking across a major river, which really sucks. But yeah, like we're terrain, river crossing, weather. We're at like. Yeah, we're doing really very poorly, kind of, just because of the terrain and stuff. It's urban, you know. There's a lot of penalties, but we have to, you know. We don't really have a choice. We have to take Leningrad. It's a huge city. It'll be a big blow to the Soviets' economy and stuff as well. So in industry, yeah, of course, economy, war industry, whatever you call it. So I think it'll be fine. It's a little bit risky, obviously. Meanwhile, we have another round of infantry and tanks, actually two, that are getting fairly close to being done. What are you waiting on? Artillery. We could probably fix that. Oh, wow, that's a lot of artillery needed. We have a lot of infantry equipment, a lot of a good bit of support equipment. Medium tanks, we still need quite a few of. Fighters, we're always working on. I think the motorized is going to catch up. I think, though, what we need is we need more towed artillery from infantry equipment and some more medium tanks, probably. So let's take off, like, we have light tanks, probably more than enough, I would say, if I had to guess. But the towed artillery we need to get up quite a bit, and the medium tanks. I'm going to switch to you guys, and then we'll come, like, back to here, back to here. There we go. I think that just perfectly filled it out. So yeah, get some more artillery, quite a bit more artillery, in fact. We need some tungsten. Tell you what, I'll trade you for, you know, just as much as we're gonna need, and that should last us quite some time. We don't have any surpluses that we can get rid of. Luckily, we have all the resources in the world from Dutch Java in that area of the world, so I do dig that. And this attack is still failing right now, but that's okay. As soon as we get that round of infantry done, it'll be done pretty easily. So what if we do this and give them top priority? Well, let's start filling them up with artillery now. The artillery needs to be at the top of the line, you know, top of the priority list. And we might, honestly, we have so much infantry equipment producing. Just for now, I think it might be an idea to go ahead and say improved artillery at the very top. The other one is also improved artillery. I was making sure I checked that. Well, wait, we didn't. No, this is dumb. Just fill up this one line. There you go. And as you build more factories, we'll put them onto that, and then put them onto that. That sounds good. Excuse me. But yeah. It feels nice to be back at college where I can, you know, just kind of record whenever I want, you know. I mean, not that I couldn't before at home. I didn't really have anything to do. And a little bit here, well, you know, I don't mind talking about my personal life really on camera, but I had trouble finding a job over the summer, so I didn't get a job, and I was going on vacation with my dad and stuff at one point, and luckily, you know, I didn't have to pay anything for that. But I felt bad about not having to pay, you know, anything, but I did put a lot of time into the channel and stuff, and I think I got a lot of good stuff done because of that. And yeah, I mean, you know, the channel, the stuff with the channel is really, like, honestly what I would love to do the most for a job. So this is really good, by the way. We got to cross the river. So I'm super glad I was able to put a lot of work into the channel. If I even, you know, I wasn't necessarily able to put a lot of work into other stuff, you know. And so it's kind of like, you know, there's ups and downs and benefits and things that you might not be able to, might not go as intended. But either way, I had a decent summer. I got to spend a lot of time with my girlfriend too, which is of course an important thing, and it was very nice. So yeah, this battle we should be able to win without any help. This one we should be able to win as well, but it's looking a little bit iffy. And as far as recruitment goes, there you go, starting to get that artillery in there. And we might just spawn them in now. It depends on, well, it depends. Let's just say that. This battle should be able to win. Why don't we actually take, like, one more, come back off of this attack so that you can focus on pushing them off. Yeah, because if you can do that, it'll go faster. You can get some recovery time. Actually, look at this. This guy is, like, no organization. Let's see if we can, hopefully, first of all, hopefully... There we go. And now just blitz into Leningrad. Come on, do it, do it, do it. And let's take one of them that has the lowest organization just by eyeballing it. And go into here and attack into Leningrad. Come on, if we can take Leningrad, it'll be all worth it. That's all we need to do, you know? Looks like this guy might be strategically deploying up there, which will suck. He's probably going to get there in time. But he's not going there, it doesn't look like. He might be still, but that'd be a weird way to go about it. But we'll see. Let's go up there with this guy, bring in some reinforcements to this side of the attack. We're definitely going to want to do that. We're winning all those. And there we go. Look at that. Because of that, we also do not have a river crossing penalty, or at least we can get rid of it easily if we still do. We definitely want the extra research slot. That's a no-brainer. So let's stop the attack here. And he should, yeah, even this guy alone is winning because of the fact that there's no river crossing. And look at that. We have taken Leningrad. I want you to stay there. Actually, guard that, guard the airport there. The airstrip there. Airbase, whatever you call it. Look at that. The taking of Leningrad has been completed, and that is super, super lovely. We'll take 2 factories from them. And they got us 6 more factories that we just got for free there, and we're definitely gonna try to keep on to those, keep a hold of those for the whole rest of the game, as far as at least as much as we can, you know. At least what I'm trying to say is we're gonna try to keep on to those, and they're using them against the Soviets. We're not gonna lose them. We're gonna make sure of that. And yeah, that's super good. The fall of Leningrad. And they never even reached Warsaw. Well, they reached Warsaw, but they haven't been able to take it. And there we go. We got Leningrad. That is super good. They're starting to get desperate, I think, honestly. They just don't have enough supply, it looks like. They don't have enough well, now they're split on this side too. They got all these troops here. They are winning. We have our Italian volunteers or expeditionary forces helping. Wow, there's a lot of troops over here in friggin' China. Wow, jeez. Didn't realize there was that many. But hey, the Japanese are doing fairly well over here too. They did take Vladivostok, which is a good 15 points, I think, for victory points. So that's super good, helpful. We're going to need to take that, I think, or we're going to want to, at least, if we want to be able to win the war fairly easily. In the German-Soviet War, they are 9% towards capitulation. Jeez. Okay, well, they're only at 75% unity still, but I would have thought Leningrad would have been more than that, but apparently not. Yeah, you don't need to go there. Just, yeah, stop it. Stop. Just go to Leningrad. We wanna hold that. You know, I would think so. They keep bombing this naval base. A port strike with airplanes. You know what? This is annoying. Tell you what. Why don't we take some fighters up to Schleswig-Holstein and do this. Take this, go to northern Germany, fly you here, and do intercept and air superiority. Yeah, you do that there over northwest Germany. Try to protect these these ships as they get into the water, because they're just getting bombed right out of the way, which is subpar. These guys are all pretty much done. They just need artillery. I'm just going to go ahead and knock them out into the field, and that's pretty good, I think. And yeah, meanwhile, we're just basically stockpiling more stuff, more infantry equipment. Let's look at logistics again. We got a lot of infantry equipment, like I said. Toad artillery is coming up. Motorized is as well. Motorized will be in the green soon. Support equipment, we're going to keep producing a lot because we need a lot. Beyond that, it's just the medium tanks are a pain, but not much we can do about that. They're going to have to deal with what they got. And yeah, meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and get these guys to come over here. Transport them by sea into the into combat, you know, into Leningrad probably. Let's see, Leningrad. What's the safer place to drop them? Probably Leningrad, because it's urban terrain, so they'll be defended a little better right away. And the Swedish fleet is still beating up on the few Soviet subs still around, which is so helpful for me. I'm super glad I got Sweden in the faction now that they've helped improve themselves to be fairly good fighters in regards to Navy. Let's go ahead and retreat one more guy into here because I really want to get him there, and he wasn't able to make it because he kept getting pinned. But yeah, this is good. We're gonna put our next round of tanks over here too, because I think this is gonna be our best chance for expanding. We're gonna push out from this direction, you know. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support on this series. It has gotten quite a few views, and views aren't everything, but it's nice. And the support as well, like the support in that regard, but the support as well as the comments has also been very, very kind and nice of you guys, and a lot of support. So I would like to thank you guys for that. It's been a fun series to do. We should check on Bulgaria, see if they'll join yet. They still won't. I don't know how they haven't flipped to fascist yet. It's kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. If they became fascist, I think they would pretty much immediately just join. Okay. These guys should be able to make it fine. If they do get engaged, the Swedish Navy should come back us up. Okay, wow, everyone all of a sudden wants to send us expeditionary forces. Slovakia, no, 1, FU. 92, lovely. Okay, no, FU, Hungary, you can take care of your whole front line. No, 2, FU. Yeah, see, this is the thing. The AI is like, it's never like 10 or 15, like a standard amount. It's like, no, we're going to send you either a whole army or a single division. Take your pick. I just find it funny. Okay, 7 more infantry are about to pour in. Obviously, they're not going to be super high level, but these guys are already getting up towards level 3s and stuff, just because of the amount of combat they're seeing, which is very, very good, I think. It's showing that the combat is a good trainer. You know, just let them figure it out. And at this point, look at that. There we go. We're going to move these guys all... Ooh, they're attacking. When we have this many troops outnumbering you, I don't know, buddy. We're going to take them all over to here. And we're going to get ready for a push towards Moscow. Either way, thank you guys for watching. This will be really exciting to see if we can make use of this kind of exclave that we have over here. So thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more as always. I'm glad to be moved into my college dorm where I can record a little bit more freely and have a desk. It's super nice to be sitting at a desk instead of my bed. I can actually sit straight, you know, mostly. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video when we come back and try to defeat the Russians. Hopefully in the next couple episodes we'll have them fall, and that will give us a huge, huge boost to everything. So, you know, and we won't have any resistance in that territory once we get them killed completely. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.